All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Fallout Episode 5. We just had a whole ton of crazy shit happen last episode. We had ghouls. We had Lucy and the ghouls splitting up. We didn't have Maximus. And Mom?
Mom?
What are you doing opening the door?
Yeah, some kind of conspiracy, some kind of setup in the way that the other vault was opened.
Right.
From the outside, in the way that it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But, okay, that's a problem. That's gonna have to be solved here.
But also water.
Yes, water. We only have so much.
Yeah.
People are gonna have to move. People are gonna have to adapt, or people are gonna get nasty. So that's the situation that we have there. Having Lucy then have this little experience here, seeing the people being harvested, like having their organs harvested, being kept in these little places here, then turning into semi-ghouls or full ghouls. It's really cool to see because it seemed to imply that the place that they were at might have even been harvesting their body parts or even aspects of them as humans to then make these vials that they would then turn around and trade to other people before they become ghouls. Nice little system potentially there. Really, really interesting world building stuff, given that the ghouls are, clearly coming about because of all the radiation and such.
Right.
But then the actual key to saving them is something that can so easily be manufactured. Yeah.
Right.
Which is itself very interesting. But, okay. We'll just have the adventure continues. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh. Well, this is a fun cold open.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I really did. I thought I had it. It was just like... You ripped that thing inside out, its guts went flying everywhere? I thought it was dead meat. That was really special.
Yeah, it was kind of special.
Wait, you should brand me.
Oh.
I'm not officially your squire until you brand me.
It's late.
Come on. I want you to. I want you to, please.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. After which it is your most sacred duty to protect me, Knight Titus. Do you accept?
Oh, yeah. I bet I do.
Okay, hold still. Almost done.
Damn.
Well, the head's there.
Told ya. Hurts.
Oh, my gosh.
Man. It's still pretty hot.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're going to be feeling that for like 2 weeks, like easily.
When they see us return with the target. Oh, man. Titus and Thaddeus. The T-Boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm officially your squire now. You can tell me anything. Goals, insecurities, thoughts.
Yeah.
Actually, it's,
The amount of uhs. And
Yeah.
everything, yeah. Yep.
Maximus,
Yep.
Yeah.
what did you do? Where's Knight Titus?
He's
very dead.
dead. So, you and I, we just have to get our story straight.
I'm gonna kill you.
Come on, I mean, they don't have to find out.
The Brotherhood. They'll find out.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Stop moving.
Get off me!
oh.
No, don't
Shit.
leave me in here!
I'll fucking kill you, Thaddeus. You should have. I can't believe you let you fucking brand me.
Damn.
Back here! Please! Please! Please, no!
Don't leave me in here. Thaddeus, get back here.
That's some quick thinking, too, to be able to put himself into this. So is he stuck in there until the suit loses power?
Well, I think he just turned it off, so like...
No, it's in safety mode. It's not off.
Oh, okay.
He's generating or using some kind of power in order to keep it in safety mode, whatever that is.
Right. Oh, right, the effect... Yeah, it's effectively like locking your car.
Yeah. So nobody else can use it when you don't have the key. Yeah. But he's basically locked inside the car. Oh.
No.
No. They're going to smell him, too.
Like, they won't be able to get inside, but still,
No, this is... Oh, no, they can get inside.
Please, no, not from there.
Oh, God.
That's
I guess those
so
things are
nightmarish.
Big. Holy shit. Oh.
Lucy?
Yeah. Nice. Cool.
Yeah, boot stop those nasty little shits.
Okay.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
Oh, so claustrophobic,
yeah.
too.
Why can't you move?
Someone stole my fusion quick, please. Can you please let me out?
Believe me, I really want to trust you, but I've had a rough week.
Yeah. I need you to talk
Me
to
too.
me. Give me some assurances, you know?
You, remember that man I left with the glasses and the whole body?
Hey, you have radiation sickness. I got rat away, left in the sleeve of my armor. You can have it if you let me out.
I really want to believe you, but practically every person I've met up here has tried to kill me, so...
If you don't get this medicine, you're gonna pass out. Okay? And if you lose consciousness, we're both gonna die. Trust me, please.
This feels like a great side quest that ties
Yep.
conveniently into the main quest, but you know.
Okay.
I'm Night Titus.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm Lucy.
Because he's thinking,
Dang, so it did have a way of opening without the key.
But it
doesn't
probably
seem
just-
very safe.
it probably just won't start up without, like, unlocking it, you know?
Sure.
My army started using these after the Battle of Anchorage.
I've seen these in old engineering manuals, but never in real life. And you've even got the tempered lining in this one, which is...
All right, you said you give her the rat away, so what kind of guy you gonna be, Max?
Yep.
Why? This is the thing you're asking why about. I want to check one more thing. Can't we just go home?
I do not feel safe here.
Yeah, the connection to the other vault.
Oh.
Just corpses. Piled up in front of the door. Trying to jury-rig their way out.
Oh, yeah. We know what's in
Looks
there.
like they were
Wait.
trying to get into 31. But why?
Wow.
All I know is we're leaving.
Yeah. Let's go.
Very icky vibes.
That's where we were. I'll have a heart attack.
Norman? Chester?
Hey, he just falls over.
Yeah.
He's so dirty.
Where have you two been?
We've been planting potatoes.
Well, run along now.
They're like teen boy
Yeah,
Goonies in the way
God,
they're like...
and I love the ridiculous height difference between
She
the two of
knows
them.
exactly what they're doing.
Okay. All right, right away. Oh, so that was the stuff that... Oh.
Ah, fun. So that could be what's
Interesting.
in the vials then.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a general, Vault Tech product then. It's not necessarily something that they're making.
This brotherhood of yours, You guys have more of those T-60s?
Yeah?
And guns? Like real,
Like,
I'm not messing around type guns.
yeah.
Yep.
Listen, I have a tracker that'll lead right to that head.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Seeing as everybody on Earth seems to be after that thing, I'm guessing that's what you're looking for too?
What are you suggesting?
We team up.
We travel together.
And given that he broke the guy's leg,
Yeah.
he's not going to be able to have gone very far.
Yeah.
In exchange for my help, then you'll lend me the services of 5 or 6 of your knights to save my father.
Whoa.
I can't promise that, but
2 nights.
I get that trust doesn't come easily up here. But you can trust me. And I'm from a place where the worst someone can do to you is forget to say thank you.
Yeah, actually,
that is
true.
bargaining power.
A nice way to live.
It is.
Wait, I thought he was gonna say something like, and then after this, you take me back to your vault.
Well,
you
I
know?
think that's what's being kind of like foreshadowed, even if the characters
that's
aren't.
a nice way to live, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Fun new duo.
Good morning, Vault 33. This is Betty, asking for your vote for Overseer today.
Oh my God.
Yes.
One day we will have the incredible opportunity to repopulate the Earth and bring order and civility up to the surface.
Yes, indeed.
And Betty's already been overseer once. Oh. I'm gonna vote for Betty.
It feels so bad because he's like,
Yeah.
I was a registered reg voter. You know.
Right. Is he gonna vote for himself or is he gonna vote for someone else?
Am I kidding?
Wow.
All right.
Dang.
Yeah.
That guy's stuff
Okay.
actually convinced him.
Hey, can I ask you a favor?
Okay.
Can you tell me what's happened in the last 200 years?
Sure.
Just the last 200 years, like a quick rundown. I know about the Great War and the bombs falling
I
and
don't
the
know.
320 years of American history before then. I just need help with the last 200 years, after the bombs fell.
Oh, 300.
Bombs fell when I was a kid.
Is that what they tell you in your brotherhood?
Oh, he's got the wrong.
Yeah.
Also, you thought you would show up to some warlord with no armor, no help, and expect them to just turn over a hostage to you? Did you really think that that would work?
I have the head.
Yeah, but we don't even know what's in it.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
True.
Unless, do you?
We're naive down there. Up until I was 6, I really thought that the big light on our farm was the sun. My mom used to take me to
Oh, Mom.
places where I could feel the sun baking my skin.
Wait, what if it actually hasn't been 200 years?
No, it definitely has been. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made it all feel so real.
Like the world we've seen the.
Well, right, and also just the people in the vaults that are older.
No, he's the one that's been
like,
brainwashed a
Focus
little
Round,
bit more than
Lab. Where you
potentially
guys
she
at on
is.
that these days?
God. Wow.
Topical. Wait.
All coming from the same vault?
With a 98% majority, Betty Pearson has been elected Vault Overseer.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm so honored to step into Peg McClane's shoes.
Better luck next time, Reg.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are all the overseers people that know like the secrets and stuff?
Or their
And-
plants. What if it was things where people were set up as trades from Vault 31, which was taken over, and then get put into positions?
That's interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
That also...
Oh, I'm fascinated by that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, when you say it like that, I mean, yeah, it's weird.
It's weird, yeah. Oh. Lucy, do your Lucy thing. Hello!
Hey!
Okie dokie.
You armed? No!
Yes, we are.
Are you armed?
No. We're just gonna walk on by.
What? The gun is right there.
Just kind of turn to the side, maybe.
Hey! We're walking towards you!
There's no one here but us and them. It's not safe. Give me your gun.
They said they're not armed.
They're lying.
Yeah.
We're lying.
Okay, I think we're all feeling some tension. Yeah?
Yeah.
A little stress. So why don't we all take a deep breath?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hands up on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
He didn't do it. Oh, he's doing it.
All right. Now we'll just
I'll just walk.
shimmy past each other.
Humanity is healing.
Yeah, exactly.
The music is
and then
giving me
oh,
life.
she does have a gun. Blam, blam, blam. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Handling it pretty well for a guy who just got shot.
If he had had the gun,
Yeah.
he might not have gotten shot.
You've been shot.
It's just a scratch. Happens all the time.
He's trying to be cool.
People who eat people.
I hate it up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have anything actually like worth picking up by them, maybe other than the ammo.
Right.
But yeah. 98% majority.
Mm-hmm.
So he maybe got like 1.5% of the vote, you know?
Right.
You ran a great campaign.
I know. Must have put 10 posters up.
You gotta do when you put a few posters up and let democracy run its course.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was democracy, you know?
You know what they say? When things look glum, vote for somebody from Vault 31.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's in his face,
Yeah.
man.
By all accounts, Vault 31 has more resources, better education system, and you know they got that phrase.
When things look glum, vote 31.
It's a powerful slogan.
He's like, I just need things to be normal.
You think 200 years of coincidence comes down to a slogan?
No.
You might as well be asking why everyone prefers Jell-O cake to apple pie. I don't know why. They just do.
No one prefers Jell-O cake to apple pie.
Yeah, I know.
How's Vault 31 different from here?
Yeah.
What did your dad tell you?
Not much, actually. That's why I'm asking.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe the mashed potatoes were a little better?
That is what my dad used to say.
Weird. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Must be true then.
It must be true.
Why does she feel so weird about it? I mean, she is in a weird place right now.
Well, okay, this is some, you know, I guess there might be a conspiracy going on.
I mean, he's falling down the rabbit hole, if you will.
Yeah.
I will be hosting a Vault-wide meeting about the future of Vault 32.
Oh,
tomorrow
smart.
at 10 a.m.
It's a lot of space that they can use.
Yep.
They could retill the ground and start making more crops.
And also just make sure that it's secure, you know?
Well, I mean, by the nature of someone else having a Pip-Boy, it's not, none of the vaults are secure.
Well.
Shady Sands, the New California Republic. So that was at least 50 to 60 years after the bombs.
You never heard of the New California Republic?
34,000 people lived here after the war.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about Reclamation Day?
What?
What? What are you talking about?
The entire purpose of my vault was to come up to the surface one day and restart civilization. It's Reclamation Day. It's what keeps us all going. And
no, civilization's been going.
Well, but more than 100 years after the bombs fell, there was a city of 30,000 people.
Well, no, this isn't 100 years. This would have been much. This would have been much more, because she said the bombs fell 200 years ago, and she said 320 years of American history.
Sure, okay.
So the bombs fell way into the future of our
Yeah.
time. Like, not before 2100, but a little bit before 2100.
Yeah.
Because 320 years would be...
2096.
2096, yeah. After a few decades...
Right.
Humanity kind of figured shit out.
But it all went to shit still, right?
Well, yeah, it's, you know... It seems like if California went from having, you know, tens of millions to 30,000.
Right, that's still not great, but that's
99% of the population gone,
right.
you know.
But as far as where we're at now, a city of 35,000 people, that would be insane. Oh.
That's the center of a blast. Yeah, you got to give the Vault people hope, something that keeps them from eating each other, you know?
Everyone wants to save the world, they disagree on how.
Oh, shit. This is a bomb that fell after the big bombs.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, that's why you said the
when
bombs fell when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
the bombs she's thinking of.
No.
Bombs kept falling. Oh.
We should keep moving.
Yeah, you're not treating your wound. You still got shot.
Oh, no.
We need to get the head.
the head can wait. Come on.
It's like, but no, it can't, because if he gets back, I'll also tell them that I'm not Titus. Oh.
I mean,
this is where...
Yeah.
This is where the head came from.
I think so.
There could be anything in there.
Yeah. Like a first aid kit.
Oh, boy.
Lucy!
I guess not the exact same place if...
No, probably not, but...
Affiliated.
Well, Vault Tech seems to be big, so... I feel like the best thing that they can find here is actually some accidental answers for some general stuff. Stuff that's probably going to matter more to her than it will to him. Damn, still has power, though.
Mm-hmm.
And is that because of human activity, or is that because, you know...
Lucy.
Something Lucy did, or just had power this entire time?
So creepy.
Yeah, she's moving. What?
No. No. No.
What the hell?
Good bait, I guess.
It is important to me for us all to see this place together as a community. as a family, so that we can heal together and rebuild together.
Oh, they're all dead.
Now, I spoke with the overseer of Vault 31, and we agreed. These vaults of ours are too sacred to leave empty, which is why I am announcing a resettling campaign. Some of us will stay home to rebuild 33. Others will be moving into Vault 32 in the coming weeks.
Culling the population, solving the water problem.
Right, so you basically drop people into 32, have a setup there that basically...
And then once they're fully in there...
Yeah, and then they just recycle the people into 32.
Well,
from
right.
31, yeah.
But then you also...
No, I think that's it. You've got a 3 vault system where you transfer people,
Wait. Oh, it's been... Oh, shit.
Yeah, they cleaned it up. Vault 31 cleaned it up.
Yeah.
3 democracies and 3 vaults, separated to prevent the spread of threats, but connected to aid one another in times of need.
Well, destroyed the computer.
Burning in the darkness. Yeah. And we will carry on.
That's interesting.
Great job cleaning up. The Raiders destroyed so much, but not our spirits.
You gotta kill her.
No, you cannot kill her. People will freak out.
Because I buried her myself. Me and your father.
Convenient. 2 Vault 31 people.
Yeah.
Computer was not like that when they came in here.
Nope.
Whoa.
Gonna be harvested for organs?
Wait. Is this another access point to a vault?
Oh, that would be nuts.
Wait, a window. Okay. Or something. Look through it. What is there? We got a regular ass cabinet there. What?
I think this might be a vault.
Where are we?
It's okay. We'll be all right.
Vault 7. Intake 7.
What is this place?
You're in the best place in the world.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
Wow. Oh, I'm excited.
That's... What?
Fun. And so they're basically prisoners, So
right.
they've been picked up in a spot there. This is fun. Oh,
this is such a fun development.
This is such a really cool development. Yeah.
As far as things that I would have expected,
yeah,
this was like the last of them.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about this. Them stumbling into another vault,
right?
And it being one that's directly underneath a Vault Tech medical kind of facility.
And that's how they get people.
And that's how they get people, potentially.
Which also makes sense because they would need to have the gene pool be kept diverse enough to have them have a stable population.
Now that's assuming that this is all always been this way. Now the vaults.
Sure.
Now I've kind of gone back on my vaults are a newer thing setup here. I do think that it's possible that maybe some aspect of them wouldn't necessarily have struggled with keeping a population over those 200 years.
Mm-hmm.
But if they've been around for a long time here, it does start to make sense then that what's developing with the Vault 31 stuff is showing that there were some darker things that needed to be done in order to make sure that they had a stable population amongst all 3 of those vaults, not just each one individually.
Right.
And that they needed to have some people that were there to kind of keep the ship on course.
Right.
And thus those people are burdened with the knowledge of guilt and potentially just
And
the hardships of what they've done. You know?
That's with the assumption / current understanding that it's just 31, 32, and 33, and that there's not some, but on the other side of 31 that they're also managing or something like that.
I mean, there's definitely more vaults.
Yeah, there's definitely more vaults.
There's going to be tons of vaults, but it's more the thing of
this cluster.
This might be just a cluster of 3.
Right.
And that maybe vaults in general come in sets where it's like they all come in with at least 2 or 3. You know?
Well, and you would absolutely want a cell-based system so way one doesn't jeopardize like 100. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But okay, so
wow,
the idea of management and grabbing people from the surface. So the management aspect, I love it. It makes a lot of sense. And
it's really dark potentially.
It's really dark potentially, and also potentially very innocuous.
We'll see, yeah.
Like, in the way that it's absolutely not going to be because of the kind of story that this is.
And what happened with Vault 32.
And what happened... Well, I think Vault 32 was a mistake.
No, because they would have all been around, at the same time, so...
Well...
So, if anything, it's more that it's weird that Vault 32 is one that took this long to potentially be noticed. If Vault 31, which is farther away, unless they're connected by a triangle, which we might have missed a thing that showed that they were all connected 3 different ways here.
Right. I've been kind of assuming that it's like they were...
In a line segment.
Yeah.
I've been assuming
32
that too.
is connected to 31 and 33.
But that means that Vault 31 basically let 32 be in disarray
for 2 years or whatever.
Long.
Yeah.
Right. Which means Vault 31 might have given up recently on Vault 32. Things changed basically within like a generation, but it's been years. Like it's been a long time.
Because I feel like I remember it being said when they discovered like the crops and stuff that they got data that basically it was 2 years ago was the last like.
It was something like that. Yeah,
that was when everything went bad.
Yeah.
Now, as far as what ended up happening with Vault 32 and then happened with Vault 33, I feel like that's not part of the plan because they ended up...
of course not.
Yeah, okay, right.
No, it's not. It's not a part of the plan. It's just the idea that,
everyone else was kept in the dark that Vault 32 went to shit.
Or Vault 31 effectively just didn't care,
Sure, yeah. It's the... Oh, okay, they're in trouble. Yeah, we're absolutely not helping them, and we're going to make sure that no one else knows that they need help,
Yeah.
Because, we can't do anything or whatever. We don't want to risk it.
We can't risk Vault 31's mission,
Which is, hey, that's very fair, right? Like, it's the whole thing of, we don't open the vault doors if there are people dying outside because, no, we can't, right?
Oh, my gosh. This show started with her being set up in Vault 33 to be married off to be basically a breeder. This is a livestock situation, my dude.
Right.
So she was going to be sent to Vault 32 to basically just, population. Like
Yeah.
So, but the idea that that's a decision that's being made by Vault 31 people. Effectively.
Right. It's the, I put in my marriage application, and then they're like, all right, cool, we'll find you a good match.
Right, but think about what the mission of Vault 33 is. Repopulate the Earth, right?
Yeah.
If you've got a management system in Vault 31, they wouldn't have that mission. They would have an entirely different mission.
Oh, gotcha.
Their mission would be run these 3 vaults.
Sure. Yeah.
Don't let any dissent come about.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, they would have to probably, maybe, not definitively, but they might even just know that, they're being told to do the repopulate thing so that they make really helpful sheep, and they're just really docile and easy to
exactly. Right.
But then it makes it very odd that the pit boy of the wife of a Vault 31 person who potentially knows stuff opened up the vault in 32.
Right, and the reason why I'm guessing that would have happened is because she was not actually made aware of the Vault 31 stuff, right?
Who wasn't?
The mom. So the fact that...
she wasn't from Vault 31.
She wasn't from Vault 31. But the idea that basically none of the kids know about the whole deal with their dad, right? That that says to me, and with how the interaction with the wife of the dead husband and all that, how that interaction went down, it feels to me like it's very much something of no one will know, right? Like there's if you're from Vault 31, great, you help out and all that stuff, and if you're not, then you don't, right? And they specifically don't tell people, because even in a situation where you get married to the person and it's like hey, here's the deal, and that's what's weird to me, because, and maybe you just can't risk the secret getting out, but like I could totally see it being something where it's hey hun, so here's the deal. Vault 31 is technically the management vault.
Yeah.
And we're not doing anything bad, but basically our job is to make sure that the vaults themselves are properly maintained, right? Because humanity needs to survive.
But that's the thing then. You wouldn't have this whole plot to begin with if there wasn't some disbelief, some kind of doubt in Vault 31's plan by the dad, basically.
Well,
because
by the dad?
Well, because the idea that the Pit Boy, which is the key, basically, to enter and exit the vault, that had to have been taken outside.
Right, because we know that Mom ended up going out with some people to try and, there was a mission it was mentioned in an earlier episode that she took some people out on, a mission outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
but what does that have to do with...
So when we talked about this in a previous discussion, we were talking about the idea that maybe whatever the dad was in on, she was also in on, and so she was sort of managing that expedition, right? Of whatever would need to end up happening, right?
Okay.
But if it's something where she didn't know, and the whole Vault 32 thing was not planned, she goes out, she finds out what's going on and all that stuff, right? And Dad's like, oh shit, well, she's not getting back in here, or I'll take care of it, or something like that.
Right.
She ends up going into Vault 32, or at least opening it up for other people or something, right?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, though, because then she would basically...
be dooming her family and all that
everybody.
Stuff. Yeah.
So by doing that, if she goes out on a mission, she loses basically faith in her... belief in all this, and that doesn't make sense. Again, why she would go out on a mission,
right. Or why they would allow anyone out, because if they have the Pit Boys, and that's a potential key to the vault.
Yeah,
even if
where did you hear this mission that she went on? What episode was that?
It was I don't remember. I want to say it was episode 3. Okay, I don't know if it was specifically talked about a mission, but there was this, and maybe that was us making a connection or something. But it was the idea that basically. It was something about the when they were talking about the death of her mother, or when they lost her or whatever, right? Oh, no. They weren't talking about a mission. It was that her mom died when they had the famine.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay, yeah. So, that was just our theorizing what might have been.
I never theorized I don't know if I ever theorized about a mission. I'm just wondering why you thought that,
just getting discussions mixed up with what happened in the episode, because they've been, sprinkling small tidbits. But yeah,
okay.
What we know is that the mom died around the time of the famine, right? So that's if there is a separate group of people that are managing the vaults, right?
Yeah,
the reason
they wouldn't have her ever leave, because if she's a Vault 33 person, she would then...
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm going in a different direction with this.
Okay.
The only reason you have management that is not from the locations that you're managing is in case the things that you need management to do are things that the people there would disagree with. It doesn't seem like it's in their best interests, etc. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hence why it's sus. A famine seems like something that could theoretically be where a point of contention, in the well-being of the people of the vault and stuff could be brought about, right?
Sure.
The thing that happened in Vault 32 is, of course, the ultimate failing, basically, of the management, right?
Right.
And so, as far as how the people on the outside would have gotten the Pit Boy, either the mom was in Vault 32, right, and opened it from the inside, or someone else did, right? Or she ended up going to the outside at some point, and people got hold of her Pit Boy, and then vault's compromised.
Right. So what immediately kind of makes sense to me is that Vault 32 potentially suffered because of the actions of Vault 31, and indirectly potentially Vault 33 through the influence of Vault 31.
Okay.
The idea that they ran out of food or had some kind of issues managing their stuff there.
Right.
Yeah, it could be because the people got unruly.
Some bug came in
some
and killed the
revolt or
crop,
what
and
have
then they
you.
starved. Or,
Yeah, any kinds of stuff there. But the idea that the big event of Vault 33 was a famine-related thing, something that could cause a potential mass transfer, potentially.
Sure.
Like, say they're like, oh, we're starving. We need to send a bunch of our people to Vault 32 in order to basically survive.
Sure.
Vault 32 suffers because then they get this influx of people that they can't feed, potentially.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, but yeah, you're stuck here. That's just the way it is. Like, potentially weighing we can't lose both vaults.
Oh.
So we just...
Right.
We potentially hurt one for the sake of the other.
Also, the whole Pip-Boy security issue thing, now that I think about it, it's probably pretty straightforward. The Pip-Boy was used to open Vault 32. Vault 32 is compromised. Once that happens, management's like, oh, shit, well, we can't save Vault 32. Change the codes.
I mean,
they changed the codes on their vaults. It's not a security issue for them anymore. And then the only reason that it becomes a problem, which is why it's weird, is the fact that the marriage setup was something with Vault 32. And so the idea that Vault 31
that's what I'm
and
saying.
management
Vault 31 did not know about Vault 32. That's my thing. Vault 31 did not know about it.
But that feels weird if Vault 32 had all this stuff happen for 2 years, right? Like, 2 years of just
Again,
them.
they had people maybe in there, but masquerading as them. But I think this all just happened. So fast, and I think that there might be worse things going on in Vault 31 potentially. That gives us a hint that if Vault 32 was compromised, why wasn't Vault 30? Who's to say Vault 31 has been
Right.
still uncompromised as well?
Sure. That's true.
This will just be a really crazy twist that
Yeah.
33 is basically like one of the few vaults that's actually like doing okay, after all this time.
Yeah,
Now, we did just bump into 7, so let's get actually into the content of the episode
Right.
here. We jumped into what appears to be Vault 7. It says Intake 7, but that doesn't mean it's Vault 7.
Right.
We have traveled a bit here, so it could be a vault of a very different number.
Yep.
Also, there's no telling how many vaults there are, only that there's at least 33.
Right.
It most likely. But the idea that they had some kind of trap or some kind of access point that makes people think, oh, this is a place to get medical supplies.
Right. I even thought it was funny that, like, we're looking for medical supplies. Big door that says medical supplies. What? That
Right.
feels a bit odd that it would just say that in, like,
Right.
one of the front doors of the whole thing.
And the light is, like, guiding you to that point.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
go
right.
here, go here.
Yeah.
And then they both fall into here, get knocked out by the gas that gets dropped into the room, and then
Right.
they're just harvesting survivors or what have you.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yes.
I'm excited to see what happens
Fascinating
in
stuff.
that vault. But yeah, we've got Lucy and Max together. Lucy and Max being buddies.
Yeah.
Tried to do a whole, like, humanity is healing thing. Let's just trust each other and hold our hands up.
Nope, they wanted to
they're
eat
cannibals.
you.
They got really hungry and excited. Saw some fresh flesh on some
Exactly.
Lucy, and we're like,
That'd be tasty.
good
Yeah.
stuff. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then also the history. The history reveal. California Republic formed at least, decades after the big bombs.
Right.
But then the reveal from Max that the bombs fell when he was a kid was such a fun thing, because I thought it was like, oh, wait, is that a brainwashing thing?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
is it like no, there was a war of some kind, but
It's like, nope.
no, there might have been more bombs that fell because you had nukes fall and it, wipes out the civilization as we know it.
Right.
It doesn't mean that every single aspect of humanity was destroyed. It just means,
Yeah.
of the remaining people, it took about 40 or 50 years for us to go to war again.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
wow. And given that the amount of tech the Brotherhood has, you'd be damn sure that there's at least a country of sorts that's running the U.S. right now. There is actually some kind of...
At least in the sense of, like,
something
having
that beat the
military
California of the Republic.
Right. Well, I think it's the Brotherhood of Steel.
No.
And
The
that's
Brotherhood of Steel feels more like a... They do not feel like a country, if you will.
Well, so...
They feel like a faction. They feel like a cult faction.
Totally. But when I think about, like, someone running a place in this time and society and all that stuff, it would be people with a bunch of weapons, not necessarily like a full... But
society. Just because the Brotherhood of Steel has weapons, they don't necessarily have the capability of dropping ordnance.
So there was a thing that was very, very interesting that we saw in episode 1. Episode
2, I think.
The dirigible.
Yes.
And I'm just saying, we have a bunch of a bombing happened, and then a knight is searching through the wreckage.
Yeah, that's true.
This, once I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait for them to go up in that thing. That's going to be so cool. Oh, wait, maybe it was episode 1. Yeah, episode 1 covered so much.
No, episode 1 was a giga episode. It was like a double feature, basically.
Right. But yeah, they had a full-on, like, dirigible thing. So definitely have the capability of dropping bombs, right?
Yeah, that's true. The dirigible does feel like it could be could be something that shows that if this is the tech that they have access to, that at the very least they have an airfield, and this just is such a slow moving thing. You couldn't drop a bomb of that size without getting caught up in your own blast.
Well, unless you're high up, but I think
but again, this thing looks like the kind of thing that would just be like
sure, but maybe they have one of the helicopters do it or something, but like but the Brotherhood would also have potential motivation, because if you think about a big population of people, okay, they need to, like, the only way a big population like that would keep themselves safe in, like, granted, maybe it wasn't as crazy of a world back then, would be by having weapons and things, right?
Yeah.
And so then they become a threat to the Brotherhood, who's trying to basically have a monopoly on war tech.
And and then they basically said almost in a direct way that Max is a survivor of a Brotherhood of Steel attack, at the very least. I'm just wondering if the Brotherhood of Steel is just the arm of a larger political...
Sure, they're the military might of the organization.
Right, that's my thought, is that the Brotherhood of Steel feels like we're not actually the political power. We're just the army. We're just the mercenaries that get hired to be like, hey, the California Republic just started up, and we of the Atlantic Seaboard...
consortium or something.
Consortium or what have you. We don't want... any other political power showing up here and, making some big deal about this. Go destroy them.
Right.
So I absolutely see the dramatic potential of the Brotherhood being the reason that, his family and potentially his home is all destroyed and dead and everything.
Right.
And thus he was, he feels beholden to this group that actually was the invaders.
Yeah, exactly.
Feels also very... thematically parallel to what they're setting up with the vaults as well.
Yes.
In that the protectors are actually the ones that you need to be questioning a little bit more, rather than just accepting their rule and subjugation and
all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, why do you think they would be harvesting people from the surface?
Oh, I'm just... There's too many reasons.
Too
many reasons for that. I'm more interested in the history kind of stuff right now of... If you had the humanity side of things up and at 'em so quickly, just so quickly after nukes fall, World War III.
Right.
I'm getting a through line of if humanity was in such a place that the bombs falling was like it happened. You know, we've prepped basically as much as we can for it. We tried all the diplomacy things, but humanity is humanity, and we fucked it up,
Yep.
Bombs fell. Vault Tech has basically prepared this entire ecosystem in advance for this, you know.
Right.
The amount of fear and paranoia and potentially cult-like fanaticism towards like ideals and striving to make sure that humanity survives and what have you
would be off the charts. It'd be ridiculous.
Would be off the charts. But I'm just realizing that's the vibe that I've been getting that's been so off with like
the vaults,
the cheery music,
and
the like we're a can-do attitude, and I'm like, oh, it's just brainwashing.
Well,
it's societal manipulation for the sake of survival.
And that's where I love the decision to have them re-enter a different vault, because Maximus has been getting a lot of this, like, dealing with outside people that are like, wow, you're in a cult, right?
Yeah.
And now
he's
going into Lucy's cult, right? And Lucy's like, oh my God, I am so glad we're back.
Right.
This is fantastic.
And she's gonna see also probably the little differences, the little things that aren't gonna be exactly the same.
Right. But like I've been on the strips. That shit sucks. Let's get back here, right? Well, he's gonna be like,
I'm uncomfortable.
Hey, Lucy, hang on. I feel like there's
some issues.
I feel like we should talk in somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome.
I'm excited about that.
Also,
just Norm being such a cool character to follow all this, given his like very like,
I'm just a dude,
nodding and paying attention, looking and listening,
and the way that like, the lady Betty, she was totally like doing like the, are you your father's son? Can I groom you into becoming one of management and stuff with her like earlier conversation? And it's almost like that's the reason why she isn't like both. She's about to assume political power, so she's not going to like call him out on his obvious lie because everything's going the way she wants and she doesn't want to rock the boat. But then also this might be someone that we can use, rather than, so I'll just give the shoulder touches and all of that stuff rather than being like, hey, blonde widow, could you talk to him in a private room?
Ooh, dumb thing here. I just realized that I forgot about. Of course, Vault 31's fine. Who cleaned Vault 32?
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that was so creepy and uncanny with the they come back in. But also the fact that the computer is destroyed, like, you could have just put in a different computer.
Right. You could have just removed it.
You're sending a message doing that, right? And that's where I think
I think it's more that they were hasty. They weren't sending a message. No.
I don't know. That was a pretty meticulous cleaning job.
No. They were hasty. You could see that they hadn't painted the entire walls white. They just painted over the blood parts white. There were all kinds of garbage things left in there. They basically just took out all the problematic things.
Sure.
And then they were like, what do we do with the computer? They're going to be here soon, just blow a hole in it with a hammer or something.
That's a good point, because it effectively would have been like an overnight thing. And that probably happened specifically because Betty then like...
Could tell that they went in there.
And is like, okay.
31, clean it up.
Yeah, clean it up. Yeah. And the fact that they saw something isn't necessarily a problem. I've got Blondie on Chet. Right? He's clearly too scared. He just wants to forget what he saw or anything like that. So he shouldn't be a problem. Norm, he's the one that I'll take a direct interest in and all that.
It's one person. And one person starting to spout a bunch of scary stuff isn't going to sound sane to any of these other people.
Oh, no.
They're just going to be like, why are you causing problems for all this stuff here? Like, well, of course we want Vault 31. She's an effective leader. She's doing a great job.
I know you're traumatized that, your father and your sister.
Gaslight, gatekeep, and
Girl
Vault Boss.
Vault Boss. Yeah. Right.
I see this as an absolute win.
Right. And this is where, so do you think they fell into one of the regular vaults or a management vault?
Oh, I think personally. Yeah. I think personally we need to have a hard look at anything Vault Tech related with like a second lens here. Yeah. I think the problem is not in the vaults specifically, but it's all the way in Vault Tech. It goes down. It goes deep.
For sure. But because the tech that the vaults have demonstrated is like, okay, keep people out, keep the population going, right? Like
I'm not talking about the actual tech. I'm talking about the company itself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no,
Vault
totally.
Tech Corporation.
Oh yeah, the corporation is corrupt. You know.
No, not corrupt. They're weird.
Yeah.
Like we're not talking like.
We want to bring up the bottom line for stock meetings or whatever.
I'm talking like they're weird. Like,
yeah.
Like we're already seeing, just in my head, the amount of theories that go into my head just from having a trapdoor in a lab facility that brings them to a vault screams all kinds of security problems.
Sure.
1. 2 means that there's. Well, 1, my theory about vaults being potentially a newer thing is dumb because this vault was around to be built with this facility in mind. So So they were sending people with this facility actively being run by Vault Tech. You see the issue here? They were gassing people and directly bringing them into this thing here.
Right.
And the vault people just are like, oh, we're just going to leave that the same way it is. You don't think that if they had been,
Yeah. So
there's all kinds of weird shit that
So
implies.
here's where the way I could see it happening. 1, I think there's actually a decent likelihood that they did drop into a management vault because that's where you could have people from the outside come in, and because they play by different rules, they don't have to worry about the peace being disturbed. Then 2.
No, it's a huge security flaw. You could have a creature come through here. You could have.
They've got pretty strong doors up there, But then the other thought is, if you need to replenish people in case you need to if a vault becomes problematic and you need to clean them out or something, but then also potentially harvesting organs, blood, whatever, to get things for.
Yeah, see that makes sense, but. Grabbing people, no.
They are grabbing people.
No,
right?
I know, but why haven't they sealed it? Why haven't they
Well, I think it's also okay. Let's be real. It's some kind of trapdoor thing or whatever, so they don't have to grab people if they don't want to, right?
It looked pretty automatic to me.
Well, okay, sure, but they could.
Right, but those are assumptions I think that are being made. The idea that they could just seal it, and I'm like, but maybe it's just me. But the whole process felt so automated and so
it's a rat trap. It's the now come into the maze. Right,
and that feels weird. That doesn't feel. That doesn't feel a managed thing here. It feels more like an experiment.
But if they have the ability to do that, I fully believe that they would be able to, the same thing that is detecting someone coming in would also be able to, oh, okay, cool, you've got some, infrared camera that's seeing what's in there. All right, cool, it's a person, right? Not a monster or something like that.
She's,
all right, cool.
She's got radiation poisoning. I mean, well, Radaway did get rid of it.
Quality of humans that they collect is, besides the point.
Yeah, besides the point.
Right, just not bringing in one of those, the finger monster things, right?
Yeah. Okay, I guess that's fair.
And then you bring them in. What you do with them afterwards, hey, that's your call, right? You sit them down in a room and you say, hey, there's 2 doors here. This one is back to the surface. God. It actually leads to a harvesting room. And this one is to your cushy new life in the vault.
Yeah, also, there's all these little things that just makes me think of this. They wouldn't have gone in if not for Lucy.
Yeah.
Max was like, fuck that. I'm not going in a random building.
Right, yeah. Which
That's
is also
crazy, because Vault Tech, maybe even as a name, doesn't necessarily mean too much to him.
Well, and that wasn't Vault Tech on the name of the building. That was a different one.
No, it was.
No, go back to it.
It was Vault Tech.
No, it was some kind of research lab or something like that. No,
it literally says Vault Tech, a division of Vault Tech Corporation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's even got the symbol thing on the pavement outside the door here when they do the pan over here. Look at this.
Right.
This symbol here.
Which, if that isn't some kind of cult symbol, I don't know what is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's a vault. It's a vault
I
door.
know. Yeah.
It's the Vault Tech, logo basically. But yeah. Yeah, just a fun episode, setting up some crazy foreshadowing for future here. Caution, falling objects. It's funny.
Objects.
But yeah, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about other shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.